Another busy day as a personal chef in Beverly Hills. As you guys know, Fridays are busy because of all the food prep for the weekend on top of the lunch and dinner that I do. That's 6 meals worth of food smashed into 8 hours of prep, and that means I need my prep list. They wanted spaghetti and meatballs for their lunch today, but didn't want all those extra carbs, so we made it with spaghetti squash instead of pasta. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of spaghetti squash, but maybe I just haven't been cooking them properly. Let me know if you know a better way. I cut the squash in half, scoop out all the seeds, hit them with olive oil, salt, put them face down on a sheet pan and forked a bunch of holes to help release steam as it cooks. For the meatballs, I make a panade with Wonder Bread because that's what I have on hand. Almond milk because they don't like milk, and let that sit. I use a lot of panade for my clients because they really like fluffier and softer meatballs and not super hearty, meaty meatballs, if that makes sense. I use a combination of beef, veal, and pork, a ton of chiffonade basil and parsley, crushed garlic, small diced onions, a bunch of grated Parmesan cheese, fresh cracked pepper, the panade I made earlier, and eggs. Then I get in there, make sure it's thoroughly mixed but not overworked, and let that chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. For the sauce, I gently caramelize some finely diced onions in olive oil and salt. Then once nicely browned, I throw in crushed garlic to gently fry before I add in tomato paste. Over medium heat, I constantly move it around to caramelize and cook out the raw metallic flavor of tomato paste. Do not throw in tomato paste willy-nilly. And finally, the crushed tomatoes. Oh, and I add in lots of Italian seasoning and let that simmer as long as I can before it's lunchtime. I remembered I had saved some Parmesan rinds, so I throw that into the sauce as well. In a preheated pan, I add in some olive oil and throw in my meatballs and into the oven at high heat to get them golden brown. Using a fork, I just gently fork the spaghetti squash up and set that aside. It's crazy how it just shreds like this. Can't forget to flip the balls so that they brown evenly. Once those are nicely colored, I deglaze with a bit of water and scrape off all that good on the bottom of the pan and throw it into our sauce to finish cooking and infuse it with all that flavor. So much lunchtime, so I throw in a handful of fresh basil and let it simmer. I gave the sauce a taste and it was a bit acidic, so I hit it with a touch of baking soda to bring that acidity down. I can't wait to hear what the Italians have to say about this blasphemous bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. I toss the spaghetti squash with the marinara, some fresh parm before I plate with 3 meatballs and garlic rubbed bread. They loved it, so y'all can't tell me nothing. I've been asked by a lot of you guys what I eat when I'm working, and I am very excited to disappoint you guys. My lunch today was literally spam that I fried up in that sweet yuzu sesame soy and 6 scrambled eggs. I'm not joking, I kind of felt sick after this. It was just too much. Then I get back to work.